Hey, welcome back to another Laval Rocket play-by-play with the hockey coach, Coach Frenchy, directly for the beautiful country of Thailand on amazing, great Friday night, April 18, 2025. The Laval Rocket hosts tonight the Belleville Senators. They played their last game at Wednesday night and won. The Belleville beat the Laval Rocket by a score of 2-1. For the Laval Rocket, they complete the season 2024-2025 this weekend with a back-to-back against with the Belleville Senators tonight at Laval Rocket uh, at the Place Bell and Laval. And then tomorrow, both teams return to play in Belleville. Now, for the Laval Rocket, they need one win tonight to become the winner of the best team in the American Hockey League. And finally, with that W, the Belleville Senators are going to be eliminated. If we bring you back 1 year ago, exactly at the same time of the season, the Belleville Senators eliminate the Laval Rocket with a W at Belleville. So this time of the year or this season, the Laval Rocket lead the overall standing in American Hockey League with 3 points in front of Hershey. And the only way the Laval lose that first place is to lose both games on the weekend, and the Hershey win the both games on the weekend. Apologize for that. And this, you look around, no hockey in NHL. Not much going on. I said, why not to do the Laval Rocket to talking about the Montreal Canadiens prospect. And don't forget, guys, after the game tonight, 15-20 minutes later, we're going to do the Ab Late Show Party Friday night with Coach. We're going to talk about Montreal Canadiens after that preview of the NHL. But we're going to do a fun party to celebrate the season of the Montreal Canadiens. So that would be great if you can join me live after this show of the play-by-play. Just what we're written with the Laval Rocket after he was sent down by the Montreal Canadiens yesterday. And what returned with the team since March 8th when he played the last game since the beginning with the Laval with the Beaterson. Of course, was struggling. Not struggling, he was just held to scratch by the Montreal Canadiens when they got back, when they got Demidov. They have Pesada now, extra forward, and with Kapanen. So they have enough personnel players the Montreal Canadiens got. Of course, today we won't talk about this the next show, but David Savard announced his retire. With the Montreal Canadiens. Savard, 34 years old, complete his contract of 4 years with the Montreal Canadiens, and announced today, like I mentioned, is going to be his last season in NHL, the winner of the Stanley Cup with the Tampa Bay Lightning few years ago. We have a few people knock the door. RJ Calabro with us tonight, gave us all the updates, what's going on. RJ will be quiet tonight, but he's going to give us a bit what's going on. By the way, but Roger is announced tonight. It's not a playoff game, Roger. 2 more games of the final season of the Laval Rocket. Davy is in the house. Thanks so much, Mr. Davy, avec toutes les contributions que tu nous as données durant la saison. On te remercie beaucoup, mon Davy. Thank you so much again. How is weather there today? It's hot. Like, hot, sticky. Now I'm hiding. I did not go nowhere this week. Maybe 2 times at the gym early, but the gym is closed. This is the biggest day in Thailand today about the celebration of the Songkran. Everybody will be on the street today. I maybe go there afternoon, join the party, but I did not go nowhere. You get wet everywhere you walk, so I get my food early, and then I'm hiding on my room or my condominium, and then I'm just walking. I have a lot of works to do. Like, first of all, where I try to follow all the game in NHL playoff. I'm going to do a lot of double header game with me. So follow my schedule. Every day start tomorrow. We do both games tomorrow, back to back. And then I'm preparing right now the NHL draft for the Montreal Canadiens. So I'm working right now on my draft board and to prepare all the video for the big day of the draft in June and NHL. And I'm going to give you a little bit more information about that during the next show at 10 o'clock p.m. tonight. Where is the situation for the Montreal Canadiens with the pick of the Flames and their own pick, and what kind of player we can targeting? So stay tuned to get a little bit more information about that. Larry Lavalley back in the house. Larry, I don't know if you're on the road yet or not, but glad to see you. Mr. Guy, another contributor of the Hockey National Show. Thanks so much. I appreciate all that. David Savard est complètement détruit. Il a bloqué beaucoup trop de shots dans sa carrière. Un véritable guerrier. Bien d'accord avec toi, Maudé. Davy. Savard has been a very good career in NHL with Columbus Blue Jacket, and we're going to miss him. That will open the door for David Rebecca. Rebecca played tonight for the Laval Rocket, a second game back to back. That would be him his 11th game of the season. Don't worry about that. David Rebecca will be with the Montreal Canadiens next season. No doubt in my mind. The only thing could stop him is only his injury, but his recovery at 100%, guys. I'm telling you right now, David Rebecca is with the Montreal Canadiens. We miss Savard. RJ Calabro, Florida Panthers forward. Jesse Poltujavi received a 2-game suspension Thursday for illegal check to the head Tampa Bay Lightning. Michael Mitchell Chapfee for Poltujavi for the Panthers. It's coming, guys. I believe, for me, in my opinion, the best hockey during the year is the first round in NHL. And this year, again, Edmonton Kings, Colorado, Dallas, Tampa Bay, Florida Panthers. Now we have to add the Toronto Maple Leafs with the Ottawa Senators on that. And then you have the Montreal Canadiens, again, the Washington Capitals. At my next show, I'm going to give you what Montreal need to do to beat the Washington Capitals, which player is the most important player for the Montreal Canadiens during the Capitals. And then finally, I'm going to give you my wild card on the Montreal Canadiens. Again, the Washington. Levy Marilynine is a goaltender for the Belleville. 2.32, 0.914 save percentage. And for the Montreal for the Laval Rocket, Caden Primo returned between the pipe. 22-2 goal against 2.00 save percentage of 926. And Primo could become the best goaltender in the American Hockey League this season. So we'll see what's happening about that. Thanks for being with us tonight. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. If you don't mind, that'd be great. We'll add our Savard, our coach. I hope so. See, Roger, think about this, guys. When you retire like that, you cannot jump right away. I believe, in my opinion, it would take 1 year off with a family. As the dad, you love your kids. He's very close with the kids. And for me, I think he's going to enjoy to drive the kids to the school in the morning. He has 3 kids. And I think that's what I'm thinking for David Savard. Now, can he become a special assistant, player development return? That possible. I'll be shocked if Savard return right away with the Montreal Canadiens. But definitely, David Savard is going to work with the Montreal Canadiens in the next couple of years. That's my opinion. 1 more week. Here you go, Larry. Thanks again, Larry, guys. Another great contributor to the Hockey National Show. So, Larry, we are really, really thankful, grateful. The game start, guys, for the Laval Rocket, again, the Belleville. Mr. Mr. Roy and the house night, bring back Gary Price. Yeah. Roy, hopefully you have an amazing, great day. Or a great morning. Now, going to get the Mazar battle for the puck now. They go back on saison with Davidson attacking by Belleville. All the way back on the left side. Primo, black shot for the Laval Rocket. Use the board. Go back to Davidson. Davidson bubble with the puck now. Give back to Simoneau. Simoneau attacking now the right side of goaltender. A big hit on the right corner. Recovered by the Belleville Senators. Davidson try to get the puck back. Interesting Dauphin with Davidson and with Simoneau. Go back now on the side. Get out by the Ottawa at Belleville. Belleville attacking on neutral zone. All the way back on the offensive side. Down the puck behind Primo. Ray Backer get beat on that one. Recovering out by Belleville. Funny net, the bucket bubble. Great play, guys, by Barry Boulet. Going back to the D. Hiding by Engstrom. Engstrom play with Ray Backer today. Now Engstrom with the puck. He back now to Dauphin. Dauphin back to Barry Boulet, intercept by Farrell, down the park behind the net. Roy going to play with Florent Jacquard today and Alex Stock. Recovery by Engstrom, should the puck hit the stick of the defenseman of the Belleville, rebound on the left side. Recovery by Montreal Canadiens, by Montreal. I'm going to mess up as often Canadian and Laval Rocket. Mr. DV. Oh, it's one of the Luck and the Hudson is the Calder winner of your book. Definitely is Luck at DV. I make on my X account today, I make the stat and compare the players, guys. Hudson, 66 points. Mitchkov is celebrating 63 points. Great performance, guys, of the Wolf with the Calgary Flame. 53 game for Wolf. 2.56, I believe, and the save percentage is 0.910, I believe. On my opinion, is going to be Celebrity Hudson Wolf on nomination, and I think Hudson is going to be first, followed by Wolf, and then Celebrity. The record of Larry Murphy, 60 point assist by Lane Hudson, has never been beat since 1991. A great shot by Florent Jacquard in front of the net. Go a little bit higher. Jacquard get back now to the D. Fire puck. Black shot rebound for the net. We have a goal. And the Laval Rocket score is Florent Jacquard. Take the score, the first goal of the game. And the Laval Rocket lead 1-0. Florent Jacquard continues, guys, to play solid minute for the team. Another big center for the Laval Rocket and the future for Montreal Canadiens. A rebound in front of the net. And Jacquard put the puck in the net after a shot on the I think it was Mayu at the point, and that no, it was Lindstrom at the point, and then the Laval scored the first goal of the game. Florent Jacquard, his 22nd goal of the season for Florent Jacquard. Guys, this is one of the top. Another turnaround. I think Laval should have pucked him and put the net by Tuck. Block shot by Milinen. Recovery now on the left side by Witherspoon. Go back to Witherspoon. Down the puck behind the net. And attacking now by Kidney. Kidney lose the puck. Recovery by Belleville. Get a puck outside for the bench of Laval. Attacking on the offensive side. Intercept by Witherspoon. Witherspoon guy have a great year with the Laval Rocket. Did not miss any game this season. Primo make a save. Recovery by Belleville. Return puck at the blue line now. Looking now. Should have puck. Primo make another save and no rebound. That's what we gave it so far for the Laval Rocket. Let's see what we got here, Roger. Will any team interested Primo? Definitely, Roger. No doubt in my mind. He is now on his RFA contract at the end. Will be interesting what happening. By the way, Lindstrom and Owen Beck got an assist. Didn't take long. You're right about that. Thanks everybody to be a part of the show tonight. We appreciate a lot. Face off now on the left side of the Primo. Puck winning par Laval Rocket. Go back to the D. And Engstrom, I believe, down the puck. All the way back on the defensive side of Belleville. Will be a nice scene for the Montreal Canadiens. Just in front of Cibranco. DV. I think Mayu will never play a second for I think it would be traded. For sure another team would be able to develop his defensive game. You may be right, DV, about that, but I think for me, at least they trade for a big center number 2, right? I think, of course, Mayu is a an asset for the Montreal to get trade, right? But at the end, I don't see that. I think Montreal is not going to give up on Mayu yet. It's a big body. It can play like the defenseman number 6-7. Oh, no, Laval control the puck now, looking again. Shoot the puck, a save, rebound in front of the net. Barry Boulet the goal. I believe is this time is Simoneau take the rebound of Barry Boulet. And like this, the Laval Rocket take the lead 2-0 against the Belleville Senators. And not looking good right now for the goaltender of Senator. Simoneau score is the second goal of the Laval Rocket against the Belleville. It was all started behind the net from, I think it was Condotta. And then Simoneau get a rebound or Barry Davidson. And that way, guys, we see the replay. Davidson should have puck. Maybe hit Simoneau after that. Yeah, he hit the skate of Simoneau. Davidson looked at him and said, what? That would give the second goal of the Laval Rocket. A good start for Laval Rocket. And we're going to follow the Laval Rocket during the playoff, guys. Don't forget about this. Wow, the lights off out to start. We hit the likes button. Thanks so much. Please like Mr. Dan. Welcome back in the house. Roger, Dan is in the house. Luc Laverson. Luc, guys, first of all, Luc has been with us for many, many years. But Luc follow very well the Laval Rocket all year long. Congratulations again to the Laval Rocket for the amazing, great year they did with this season American Hockey League. Go back now for Belleville. Belleville get a puck outside over the head of Simoneau. Go back all the way. We have no icing. Wow, this icing was a little bit late for the linesman. And Mayu recovery. I'm going to start now on the defensive. Mayu and Trudeau play together, guys. Laval is very interesting team to follow now for the playoff. Franja guy with his 22nd goal of the season. Thanks for the likes. And then the second goal, the fifth goal of the season for Simoneau. Puck right now, shoot the puck for Laval Rocket. Go back at the blind, return the puck behind the net by Trudeau. Go back around, boy. I'm trying to make the goal up. Ron, welcome in the house. Casey just pop up and to give you a like. Thanks so much, Casey. Oh, thanks for the donation yesterday. Appreciate that, Mr. Casey. Don't forget to come back during the weekend. We're going to do all the NHL and then the Montreal Canadiens show tonight. Party at the house tonight. We're going to do that around 10 o'clock p.m. tonight. A big hit by the Laval Rocket. Battle for the puck on the left side. We exchange right now with Kidney and Mézard. The puck go outside the zone par the Laval Rocket, par the Belleville. Contre le puck à Dublin, get out of the left side, dans le puck all the way behind the net of Primo. Chasé par Lindstrom. The puck is on the right corner of Primo. Intercepted by Witherspoon. Witherspoon used the board. He back now to Kidney. Kidney get back to Talk. Talk battle now on the left side. Return the puck at the red line. Talk get back to Kidney a little bit too far. And then intercepted by the Belleville attacking Dublin by Sebrenko. All the way back on the offensive side. Hold the puck now. Looking at the right side. Primo turn around. A good hit by Lindstrom, but go behind the net too far for Engstrom. Intercept now by the Belleville Senators. Keep the puck in the zone. Now battle on the left side. Sino intercept the puck, get us out the zone. Turn the puck on the defensive side. Belleville set up the breakout. Coming out the red line on the offensive side. Down the puck behind Primo. Intercept by Lindstrom. Get back to Engstrom. From Lindstrom. The back by Davidson. Intercept now. Primo make a save. Rebound. Missed the net completely for the Belleville. It was almost an empty net. A big hit again for the Belleville. Again, Contoda. The puck go back to Primo. Return puck behind the net. Recovery by the Senators. Bring back at blind. Shoot the puck completely. Miss the puck completely. Condoda bound down the puck outside zone. Belleville is getting now all over the Laval Rocket. Attacking on the left side of Primo. Bring the puck in front of the net, block shot, then recovered by Ray Backer on the right side, return back behind Langstrom. Langstrom now hiding behind. And then we have new plus coming up by the Laval Rocket, Barry Boulet, Dauphin, and of course Farrell. Now set up on the left side, control the puck by Langstrom, get back to Ray Backer, carrying puck at the blue line, at the red line, down the puck behind the net. Go back on the left side of the goaltender, intercept the puck, bring back on the corner, pressure by Barry Boudet. That's good enough. Belleville set up the breakout, bring puck in front of the net. Wow, was close. Use the glass to put the puck over Trudeau, bouncing behind the Primo. And then will be icing for the Belleville Senator. Constantin is in the house tonight. Coach, how long ago were the Nova Scotia Voyageurs, the farm team and the Habs? Yeah. Then see, long time ago. The Voyageurs in the time, it was in Nova Scotia. It was the time that Yvon Lambert and Mario Tremblay, all those players played with the Voyageurs in American Hockey League a long, long time ago. Constantin will come back in the house. Expect the Flames with the AB in 2 years. Great point about that. Luc, I agree with you. For that, another one coming soon. GF, Savard announced it. Is it after playoff? You're right about this, GF. Welcome, everybody. Don't forget the party of the Montreal Canadiens tonight. Hi, guys. I'm doing great. I just came from my friend's house. Have some brew and a nice chat. There we go. This is all about yourself now on the right side by the Laval Rocket. Shoot the puck and miss the net. Rebound by the Belleville. The puck go out of the play over the glass. Going to be set now on the left side of the Belleville goaltender. Grab a TV timeout. Laval a 7 shot on the net. Course light. Long time I didn't see that. Course light. I'm gonna what? Here we go. Davidson got an assist again for Davidson. Is 19th of the year for Davidson. Great year for Jared Davidson. It was 1984, Dancy. No, my friend, we have a son, Augustiner Haley, and chauffeur offer Wilson. There we go. Sound German. Yeah, maybe we're in October. Face now on the side of Belleville, goaltender Melininin. We have on the eyes Barry Boulet, Dauphin, and Farrell. Go behind the net, set up by the breakout by the Ottawa, set by the Belleville, get out of the zone. Go back now in front of the bench on Montreal, down the park behind the net de Primo. But now on the left side, on the Primo, intercept by Engstrom. Get back now to Farrell. Farrell get the puck now at the blue line, at the red lines coming out. Get back now on the Barry Boulet. Barry Boulet try to get around, turn around, and now Belleville attacking. And from Engstrom, 1 versus 1. Go back now by Grand Shark, turn around, looking now. Engstrom loses his edge. Go back defenseman. It's coming out, shoot the puck, black shot by Farrell. The puck go outside the zone. No, keep the puck in the zone. He was set the call. Now go back to Dauphin, recovering out. Dauphin is alone. New plus coming from Pascal Vincent. And down the puck behind the net, recovery by the defenseman. Rose. Go back now by Trudeau. Trudeau down the puck behind. And then we have a set up right away back on the left side by Woody. By Trudeau. And now we have Trudeau right now with 1-1 players. Jekai is in the house was also. Was Daou. Dan Daou played with Belleville Senator. Who remember Dan Daou? That's a long time I did not hear this name. Dan Daou. 1980s. Rudolph, Coach, what was your favorite American beer? Budweiser. Budweiser. Thank you so much, Ron. DV, I'm happy for the Columbia Blue Jacket. They have an incredible year of the season. You're right about that. Well done, well said. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, DV. Langstrom is not going to play next season. If he play, it will be an American Hockey League. Did not play all year long this season. La Canada, il y a point de vue. Roy, those Nova Scotia voyageurs think what Montu Lambert is considering an ancient quality team. You're right about that, Roy. Yeah, they are both German beer. Here we go. Fin du monde from Quebec. Intéressant. Coach drink root beer. You know, look, I never liked root beer. Remember, like the AAW restaurant? I never been a big fan of that. The the root beer would never been one of my drink. Honestly, I hate it. Anyway, go back behind the net of Primo. A long stretch pass by Belleville, recovery by the defenseman of the Laval Rocket. Set up breakout. We're going to break the first half of the first period with 2-0 for Laval. Jekai and Simuluk score the goal. Now attacking on the left side by Kidney, pushing up by Talk. Talk bring back in front of net. No chance for it there. Go back now on the left side. Mezar play with Kidney and Talk. Go back now by Talk. Looking option passing. All far side by Witherspoon. Fire the puck and save. Rebound in front of net by Belleville. Get out of the zone. Beat Kidney. Attacking now, the most 3 versus 2 is coming now on the far side. Puck bouncing in front of Primo. Between a couple of skate, but intercept now by Mezar. Mezar skating puck now, looking for option passing. Always skating at the blue line. Coming at the red line, looking out. Down the puck on the defensive side, retrieve to the bench. Is going to recover by the defenseman Donovan. Donovan has a back DD, carrying point the blue line at the red line now on the offensive side of the Laval. Intercept by Laval, but not good enough. Puck and we recovered by Angstrom barely. Putting puck at the blind. Keep by the Belleville in front of Davidson. Return puck behind Primo. Now Angstrom tried to get the puck back to Rebecca. Nobody too far for him. Now Simino applies some pressure. Rebecca steal the puck and get out of the zone. Great play by Laval Rocket. Carried back at the red line. On the puck, and we have a Condoda got hit in the face, but no call. The puck go back on the right corner. Defenseman of Belleville. Condoda battle on the right side. The captain Laval Rocket return puck all the way back to Rebecca. Rebecca keep the puck in the zone now. At the blind, set up now by Mezal. Back to Rebecca. Fire puck, black shot by Belleville. And now set up breakouts coming out 4 versus 3 on the offensive side on the flanker. Looking now left and right. Puck bouncing behind the net. And recovered by Rebecca. Great play. He used his body. And Laval down the puck in neutral zone. All the way back at the red line. Recovered by the defenseman. I think it was Pilon, the forward Pilon. Apologize. The captain of the Belleville Senators. The puck bouncing back, intercept par Laval. Go back to Barry Boulet. Hold the puck now. Stick and Gling at the blind. Return the puck to the board. Set up now by Farrell. Farrell down the puck over opposite corner. Now pinching up at Dauphin. Too far from him. Recovery by the Belleville. Now we're back on the ball. Farrell intercept. Give back now to Dauphin. Dauphin give at the blind. Keep the puck zone by Trudeau. Trudeau walk all the way to the puck. Black shot by the goaltender. No rebound. And that will consider a face-off and a TV timeout on this game. Don't go nowhere. Bonne nuit. Bonsoir, Mr. Davy. Thanks again. I will see you next time. Hopefully. Guy, je suis franco-ontarien. Je suis fier de ma langue française. Here we go, Guy. Merci, Guy, pour toutes les contributions que tu as données cette saison à la Hockey National Show. I never have a AW. Yeah, me too. Look, at Shawinigan, we have one of the downtown. I remember that. My dad liked it. My mom liked the la roi de la patate, look. Hot dog stimé. My mom loved hot dog stimé. Poor mom. Roi de la patate, sa 5e avenue à Shawinigan. Les patates frites ondulées. Je ne sais pas si c'est un bon mot, ça, ondulé. Mais la roi de la patate. You know, un restaurant on wheel. Anyway, sorry about that. That remember me a lot. Look like person. LDP is in the house. AV versus Fowler, bringing on. I think that LDP Laval, if they win tonight, they won't go. Not much going to happen. Hershey are now winning 1-0 again. Barry Scranton. Hershey need to win both games at least to try to catch up the Laval Rocket. Guy from Ottawa. Lac Sainte-Marie est grand-père de Maniwaki. There we go. Coach, did you ever meet the Cajun Acadien French speaker and you travel? No. The Cajun Acadien French. Who is this guy, Rudolph? RJ Calabo, thank you. Bob La Patate here. Here we go, look. Bob La Patate. Dan, how you doing, my friend Dan et Colette? Sont bons, les hot dogs. Percival Madison. Guy, one of my best friends, is from Ottawa. Hot dogs cimé, tout garni. Here we go. Tout garni. Les oignons and everything. Shoot by the Belleville hit the stick of the forward and puck out of the play. From Willie. There you go. Willie's not our play tonight. Just kidding. RJ. La relish. Relish moutarde, onions. Yeah, one in Louisville, but it was a restaurant. Kinawa ka, Belleville attaquant sur le puck. Primo make a save. Recovered by the Laval Rocket, get out of zone, down the puck in neutral zone, over Jacky. Now go back on the left side by Willie, down the puck to defensive side of the Laval. It will be icing. Now look, he's hungry. I already eat. I catch up with my sleep. I sleep last night at 7 o'clock until 11, and then I wake up. Maybe it was a little bit early. I think maybe 10 o'clock. Then I work from 10:30 until midnight. Then I go from midnight until 4. But I catch up my sleep. I like. I need some sleep. Big hit went up Jacka in the face. No call. Go back on defensive side by Lindstrom. Lindstrom go behind the net. The shoe. Here we go. Right, the shoe. I was not a big fan of the shoe. Go back out saison pour Laval, by Witherspoon. Dans le pas bien net, possible nice scene would be the call. A lot of bad execution between players right now. Really, Kidney, guys, not have a really good year with the Laval Rocket. Kidney, after a great couple of years in the QM, he never established himself in the American Hockey League. Only 4 goals in 54 games for Rally Kidney. Same situation with Philippe Mazar. Sad. Laval trainer, 1,000 game in American Hockey League. That's impressive. Go behind the net now by Lindstrom. Intercept now. Get back to, I believe it's Witherspoon. The puck go back at line. Intercept by the Belleville at the red line anyway. Return puck to Gustav Lindstrom. Send the puck back and no icing. Recovery behind by a Ruse. Skate the puck at the blinds. Coming into the zone at the red line. Now down the puck behind the net of Primo. Intercept by Primo. Get back to, I think it was Witherspoon. Get out of zone for Laval by Tuck. The puck went back, all the way back again on the defensive side of the Belleville. So now the breakout now. Hit the skate of someone. The puck went from the bench of Laval. Luke Tuck. Battle with Kidney. The puck stuck on the wall. Finally, Laval recovery. Bring back on retrieve on defensive side by Engstrom. Engstrom in front of Primo. So that breakout. Get back to Rebecca. Rebecca get back now to I think it was Condola. Condola ball on the right side. The puck stuck on the wall. Recovery behind by the Belleville. So that'll break out now. And it was on. Down the puck over Engstrom. Bubble with the puck right there. Davidson loses the pucks coming out. Great play by Rebecca. Intercept the puck. Get back to Condola. A turnover by Belleville. And recovery the puck set up by, I believe it was Jim and Reese. Now go back to the D. Return puck. It was on. The puck intercept by Laval. We return on the red line by the Belleville, return puck on the offensive side. It's coming now on the board of Primo on the left side, return puck behind the net, led it too far for pinch by the defenseman, and then a checking by Dauphin, still the puck by Engstrom. Send the puck outside the zone, nobody there, and recovery by Ottawa, by Belleville, shoot the puck. Primo did not touch the puck, and with the puck bouncing back all the way in front of the bench of Laval, Belleville get the puck back, intercept now by Farrell. Farrell get the puck back to Dauphin. Dauphin attacking now. Dauphin bounce the puck, and the puck hit the blurers out of the play. With a little bit over 4:38 to go remaining on this first period. Laval Rocket strike at the beginning of the first period to take the lead 2-0 against the Belleville. That's what we got there. Florent Jacquet was 22nd goal of the season, assisted, and then with Simoneau is 5th of the year. I'm going to work. We have a TV timeout. And Mr. Sleep back in the house tonight. Pâté chinois. Long time I did not eat a pâté chinois. I ate a lot of pâté chinois. My mom was said it, but did pâté chinois, pâté chinois, pâté chinois. All the craft stuff like that, I never eat this. My mom was a good cook. A steak for me is well done. Everything on my plate have to be well done. I don't like to see blood on my plate. Well done, well done, well done. I don't like a gravy sauce. I was not difficult, but I have a couple of things I never like. I never like it. Ketchup Heinz, I like it. I did not like peanut butter. Never like it. I know it's healthy. I never like peanut butter. Montreal, Laval Rocket have 6 players with 20 goals plus. Yeah, true, Constantin. The German make a lot of American money back. Perodi is like, Coach, how many players from this year edition of the Laval will play in NHL one day? With the goaltender Fowler, play in NHL, not play with the Montreal Canadiens. I predict approximately 7 to 8. Roy, Mayu, I still believe Davidson could make it. Engstrom, Beck, Jekai, Rebecca, that's 7. And 8 with Fowler. Now, Primo also, maybe, but that's it. I don't see anybody else. Look. Go Rocket, go, Mr. G, back in the house. Welcome back. LDP and RTAP, nothing changed. Same situation. 24 hours every day at the hospital. Um, for my I have that update like 2 days ago, so not yesterday, or maybe yesterday. No, it was the day before. I know Marco talked with him, but nothing. He's still at the hospital, and is honestly the what situation his parents, uh, struggling right now. His dad, but it will be very hard for his dad to recover at 100%. So we'll see what happening for him. We wish the best for Mr. Nartap, and thanks for asking, David. What a great play by Barry Boulet. Give back to Dauphin. Dauphin the back door to Farrell. Farrell get a puck back. Give back to the D. Now set up by Witherspoon from Mayu. Return puck now to Dauphin. Dauphin funny net. The puck bouncing all the way. Intercept now is coming out. It was Langstrom with Trudeau attacking up La Belvez coming offensive side. Run the puck behind the net. Primo. Intercept by Langstrom. Now change the direction. Go back deep D. Set up by now by Witherspoon. And now skating fast with Dauphins coming on the offensive side, down the puck on the right side de Joshua Roy. Recover puck on the left side. Roy protect the puck, finalement intercept by Davidson. By Condola, qui est back à double line, set up by Rebecca. Now back to Jacky, back to Rebecca. Puck black shot, maybe hit the goaltender. Intercept by Laval, qui the puck in the zone. Now Condola, qui back to Rebecca. Should puck for net for Jacky, black shot by Belleville. The puck bouncing behind the goaltender of Belleville. Chasing the puck now by Belleville. And down the puck in the neutral zone, the puck bouncing back to Condola. Chasing out behind the net of Primo by the players, Janik. It was maybe Holiday. Holiday, then finally, get out zone par Laval Rocket dans le pan defensive side. 2:35 to go remaining on this first period. 2-0 Laval Rocket. Now the Belleville set up D2D behind the net. Kevin Pike by the number 4 at Davies. Davies coming on offensive side. Belleville intercept at the blind. Return Pike behind the net. Davies contre Pike also behind the net. Intercept by Mayu. But Belleville is still the puck in front of Primo. Turn around now, attacking on the left side, Primo. Point in front of shot. One-timer shot. Missed the net by the Belleville. First, honestly, maybe the best opportunity that period for Ottawa Senator. By the Senator. 6 shots versus 11 so far. Go back now on the defensive side for the Belleville. Down the puck behind the Primo. Intercept by goaltender. Bring puck back to the D. Now get out of zone for Laval Rocket. Now, Kidney lose the puck, but recovered by his teammate Mazar. Mazar attacking now. Mazar all the way back on the offensive side. Return puck back to left side. Joined now by Alex Tuck. By Luke Tuck. Return point in front of the net for Condola. Get back now. Fire pipe by Trudeau. Back shot by the defenseman. Finally, get out of the zone by Belleville. Now, Trudeau still the puck in front of Laval. Get back to Condola. The puck bouncing back again. Condola in front of the bench of the Laval Rocket with 90 seconds to go remaining. Belleville intercept, going back to the D, all the way back to Rose. Rose in front of Emilian Linen. Get back now to his teammate, Pinot. Pinot attacking on the side. Should have puck Primo, like I say, no rebound. That would be the answer right away there. Face off now on the right side of Primo. 7 shot by the Belleville, 11 by the Laval. Thanks again, Mr. RDP. Constantin, and then bunch of the UFM coming like Peter McCann, have a German origin founder. About that, I feel nostalgic for two steamy from La Belle Province or La Fleur. I miss me and Mike's also. Can't remember what I was eating with Mike's, but salut, Mr. Denigan. Comment ça va, Mr. Din? You're welcome, RDP. Rebecca with Montreal, yes. I believe will happen next season. 1 minute to go, remaining. Yes, look. Now, again, look, not necessarily with Montreal, right? But definitely somewhere in the NHL. Le casino olympique. Les Olympiques de Hull. Hey, Mr. Jeff. Dingo, Mr. Jeff. Thanks for the likes. Now, good point, LDP. RDP, maybe you're not going to like what I'm going to say. I still believe RDP, the culture of the Buffalo is the biggest problem um, for me. They will need to bring someone like at a type of Birubé, Rick Tarkett, a tough coach with the Buffalo Sabres. That's what they need. They are too soft over there. And that's again Lindy Ruff. It's just for Buffalo, it's just everything is acceptable like average. They don't try to striving for excellence. They lose, it's okay. It could be next season. At some point, that's enough. Kevin Adams, guys, 7, 8 years. They rebuilt twice since the last 10 years. They have a lot of great players play for the Buffalo Sabres, guys. They got trade for the last 3, 4 years. And many of them won the Stanley Cup. You know, Reynard, Montour, now Detroit Cousin. Show the puck now, blocked by the Belleville Senators, Montreal, Laval intercepts. That will be the end of this period. That's it. We have two goals. First of all, at 2:46, Laurent Jacquet scored his 22nd goal of the season, assisted by Langstrom, his 6th assist of the year. Owen Beck got an assist at 28. And then less of 2 minutes later, honestly, at 1 minute and 24 seconds later, it was Xavier Simoneau, his 5th of the year. Assisted by Jared Davidson, his 19 assists, and Lucas Condola, 26. That's good. We got to the first period between both teams. Laval lead 2-0. And finally, the shot are 10 by the Senator. 11 are at 11. The Rocket are 11. No penalties on the first period. That's what we got tonight between the Laval Rocket and the Belleville Senator. After 20 minutes at the Place Bell and Laval, the Rocket 2 and the Belleville Senators 1-0. And that's what we got, guys. After 20 minutes tonight, we're going to see what's going on in the chat, guys. For that, Jeff Chapman, welcome back. Quebec hockey game are more excited que Ontario. The Ottawa 67 is not such fun. Quebec, you have fight, not so much with the OHL. Guy, they don't have fight anymore in the QM. They remove the fight. Every time you fight, you get suspended. They still have fight in the OHL, WHL. Not like QM. QM become the first league in the CHL to completely suspend all the fight. They still have some fight, but I think this year was only 35 of them. Lenny Rav was coached like 20 years ago. He got his 900 win this week. ADP top 4D, top 6 forward for the Sabres. Cliff, welcome back, Cliff. Go Rocket, go. Cliff, hopefully an amazing, great start. Happy Easter weekend, guys, for everybody, from all of you. For us in Thailand, we don't have Easter. But hopefully you guys who remember the Friday night nightmare, Montreal Canadiens and Quebec Nordic. 1984. Did someone talk about this already? That's maybe the reason I see that. APL and wrote save as you cannot win with that. Good point about that, RDP. Salut mon homme, c'est l'eau. Savoir est un monsieur pour écouter son corps et laisser la place du coup à plus jeune. Il a fait ce qu'il est, il est confiant en Rebecca. Bon commentaire pour ça, c'est l'autre. You know, sometimes when you get older, you love the game, right? You want to continue. You don't want to quit, but your body cannot. Your your heart, your head want to consist to play hockey, but that doesn't work for your body. And that's David Savard sacrificed his body since he played NHL. He become his, you know, his bread and butter. By the end, he could not continue with that more game. You can see slow he was at the end of his career. He was is limited. He expect that. And that's okay. And great career for him in NHL after what 14, 15 years. Luc Everson Giroux was in Europe by the All OHL team before he got the tryout with the Olympics. Interesting. Look, I never heard about that. Guy, I did not know that. Look, Wolf has been a player, a coach for the Buffaloes every decade since existing back 1970. He was a good player, by the way, Lady Ruff. What game should I be watching, Jeff? I don't know if you talk tonight. Yeah, not many game in it right now. So Rudolph, can Montreal get Peterka? Yeah, they can. I think at this point, guys, the Montreal Canadiens. By the way, we're going to talk about Montreal after the show, after this game, approximately 10 o'clock. Um, Montreal are going to targeting for a second center in NHL for the top six. They will need at least a one right defenseman. I don't think so. They would bring Rebecca and Mayu together. Think about this, guys. If Savard quit tomorrow, he's leaving, right? You have only Mike Madison experience in NHL. You have Coley and Jeka and Hudson. You have Madison Carrier. So you have only Carrier on the right side. And then you have Jekai with Strobel. Um, both of them are left one. So what happening if they bring Rebecca? That's number two on the right side. They were missing a right defenseman. And I think for me, um, they will need another experienced right defenseman in NHL. Who? I don't know. I don't have no clue. But I think that would be good. It's sad because Mayu, if he was developed quicker, he could get that job until Kosnikov from the Russian and the KHL joined the Montreal Canadiens. His contract finished in 2026 for Bogdan Kosnikov. Not many other right defensemen in the Montreal Canadiens organization. Most, if you look about defense on the left side, yeah, Engstrom and all. You have Trudeau with Laval Rocket. They'll maybe join the Montreal Canadiens at some point. I don't think so, Trudeau, by the way. On the draft, not many right, left defensemen. Of course, you can talk about Konstekov, Konstenko, and Zolobev, or Zodobev, the recent players. Owen Prats is another one with OHL. But most of them after that is forward. Tyler Thorpe on the WHL now with Laval Rocket, but you can talk about Vincent Rover, Cuivo, Philip Eriksson, all play in the European side. So we'll see, but that's what I expect Rudolph. Puerto would be cost too much. They're looking more for a center. What league, Jeff? What game I should get? We have nothing's going on. Only American Hockey League, Jeff. I agree with you, LDP. Puerto Rico is not going to go nowhere. I think for me, LDP player was really disappointed. In my opinion, it was honestly um, Quinn. Jack Quinn have a really bad year for Buffalo. Yep, strong on chocolate, true. Uh, Mr. Roger, if if Ty Nolan was coaching the Buffalo Sabres, the team would be better team. Yes. First of all, welcome back, Roger. Definitely, definitely, Roger. That's the type of goal. That's the type of the coach they need Buffalo for the culture. I wish Laval would play one more year, even he played 35 game. Look, yeah. Now with Montreal Canadiens, Baron will be out, I believe, for them. But I don't think LDP. They will try to not with Montreal. He's another left defenseman. Yeah, no room in Montreal for him. But he would definitely can play. Now, I could be wrong here, but I think a team like Nashville, Tampa Bay, could use a BRAM on the Eastern Conference. Now, the Rangers lost Lindgren, but we'll see. Charles Hudon, 63 points this year. Mathieu Pekka still play, guys. Alex Bariboulet is 61 game at 61 points this year. I understand, look, but we have a lot of young defensemen to test if they have the guts to be NHL players or not. We cannot lose time for us and for them. Perry is in the house. Hello, everyone. The coach, most exciting junior player I ever saw was Baron Brand Fogarty, who have about 30 games with the Habs. Baron Fogarty, he was not drafted, but in Quebec Nordic, was a great defenseman. He passed away, I believe. Here we go. Jeff Fine, the Rimouski Oceanic. Yeah, the QM. You have a great shot, LDP. That Quinn coach with Vancouver Canucks, you're right about that. Coach a couple of teams. One of them was, if I can recall it, Toronto Maple Leaf. He's not related to Jack Quinn, Guy, where LDP talk about Quinn with the Buffalo Sabres. Thanks for all the live we got. I will be back again after the show for the Montreal Canadiens late show. Don't forget. I'll be right back, guys. Don't go nowhere. I'll take a break and I will see you about 3 minutes. Thanks for all the live we got so far.
You make my day. You make my day. You make my day. Oh, day. You make my day. You make my day. You make my day. Oh, day. Oh. Princess of mine, what have I done to deserve your royal time? 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You made my day. made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. You just made my day. You 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 made my
We are back. RJ Calabo. Chris Moore was the score 2-0 for the Laval Rocket. Chris, I apologize. We have it's first intermission. Chris, I took a break for 3 minutes, so sorry about that, my friend Chris. I said LA and 6, Roger. Not a bad call on about that one, guys. Very important. This is the fourth time in the last 4 seasons, 4 year. Honestly, the Kings play against the Oilers. Not going to be easy, but if 1 year, I think the King can beat the Oilers is this season. Oilers are inconsistency. I don't. They don't play well. They have injuries. I think the fact they're going to lose at home on the first series could hurt them. Not looking good, in my opinion. I could be wrong, but I don't see that. The Belge RFA next year will look for a one-way contract. Yes, look, that's what happening with Primo the last 2 seasons. With that, um, I believe Montreal Canadiens are going to go with, they're going to trade Primo or let go Primo. They're going to be satisfied with Tobesh and Fowler as Laval Rocket play like 50, 60 games with them. They're going to resign Connor Hughes. That'll be my projection for the Montreal Canadiens. Hello, Mr. Bart. Thanks for being with us tonight. Roy Kings have best home record in NHL. I cannot bet against McDavid. Look, you're right about that. You never know what could happen. We'll see. Hey, coach, looking forward to the playoff stream. Yes, today we start tomorrow, guys. Don't forget the first game of the night. We're going to do the Jets Blues at 6 p.m. And then when the game is over, we move on for the next game. We go to shut down the first game, restart the second game. And tomorrow, I believe, is Colorado versus Colorado versus Dallas Star. Here we go, guys. The second period start. There we go. We have Davidson in the middle of that, behind the net. Some pushing with Simono. No problem. Cliff, Steve from Salem, Oregon is in the house tonight. Welcome back. LDP, Constantin is new. Steve McNair, like I said, welcome back. Thanks everybody to click on the likes. But Constantin, the Laval Rocket, most of them, many of them, was drafted by the Montreal Canadiens last year or a couple of years before that. And when you get drafted, when you become 20 years old and older, you play in American Hockey League for the team. So that's the first thing for the Montreal Canadiens, for the Laval Rocket. Usually, every team have maybe a couple of prospects could play with the Montreal Canadiens, or they can play one day in the NHL. For the team you can see right now for Laval Rocket, I expect maybe 3 of them, maybe 4, could join with the Montreal Canadiens at some point. Go back Bennett now. Great pressure by Dauphin for Farrell et Barry Boulet. The puck go back a blind. Puis Mailloux back to Barry Boulet. Putting the puck back to Mailloux. Pinch the puck run out behind to Farrell. Farrell run the puck to opposite side. Pinch by Trudeau. Key the puck deep in the zone. Intercept by Belleville. The puck bounces into Barry Boulet. Shoot the puck. Go back to opposite side. Great pressure by Barry Boulet, Farrell, and Dauphin. Go back now to the side. Set up by Jacky. Jacky get back at the blind. Set up now by DD. Mailloux looking out, fire puck, black shot with a blocker. The puck bouncing back on the left side. Now pressure again by the Laval Rocket. Jacky returns the puck to opposite corner. Now intercept by Laval. The puck stop, hit the skate of someone down the puck behind the net. Now the puck go back on the side. Joshua Roy pressure again. Keep the puck in the zone. Battle now. Roy still the puck. Go back now to Rebecca. Fire puck, black shot, rebound. The puck go back Jacky. They go back at the blind. Keep the puck in the zone. Now Belleville are completely sick and stuck in the zone. And the pressure for Laval is excellent. Now go back to Beck. Beck lose the puck at the blind. Oh, was not a good play by Owen Beck. Don't pay the puck by, I think was Angstrom. The puck go out of the play. Good shift by the first 2 line by the Laval Rocket. So from that part, Constantin, for the NHL draft, the easy way to explain to you, all the picks every year, there are 7 picks. 1 to 7 round, and it depends on the standing in the NHL. But that's what you're going to select, at some point. So if they finish, top 5, they're going to select number 27. You reverse, right? The worst team in the standing pick number 1, number 2, all the way like that, Constantin. Not a problem, Mr. Constantin. Coach, a real ad. LA and the final. Be round. Not sure Tobesh is better que Primo, look. It's still early, look. Honestly, another year that will be helping Tobesh, in my opinion. Happy Eastern, Cliff, by the way. Going to be a part of the show. Edward from Philippines, back in the house. Good morning. Happy Saturday, Philip. Coach, who is better fit for that man? Brendan Schneider or David Jiracek? No, Rudolph. I will go with my heart first, but at the end, I will keep my heart with my head. Common sense. Now, you mentioned one of the players I'm in love, Brendan Schneider. If you want to win a Stanley Cup, if you want to have a defenseman hit hard, like, Jaden Straubel for the Montreal Canadiens, Brendan Schneider is a title player like Straubel, but better at Straubel. He hit hard, very good on defensive, shut down man-to-man, one-to-one. Now Belleville attacking now, Primo jumping on the puck, and that's it, that's all. On the left side. Rudolph, so no doubt in my mind, I take Schneider over Jiracek. Jiracek could be a good defenseman. Jiracek is a title player like Noah Thompson in NHL, but not the same outcome yet. He has a great shot. He's an offensive player. He has a good, quick first pass. But Jiracek missed. Physicality, in my opinion, not a bad, but I will take Schneider over Jiracek. Both of them are right defensemen, by the way. But I know Jiracek was drafted 5th, I believe, in the NHL, or 6th. But Schneider, late first round pick, 25th, I believe, offside by the Laval Rocket by Condola. But you get Mr. Nicolas de Gauby-Bonneau from Sherbrooke de retour avec nous ce soir. Qu'est-ce qui se passe avec Phoenix, Sherbrooke, Nicolas? Doctor, back in the house where I can watch American Colleague. Yes, Mr. Doctor. Here we go. We're going to give you that. You can watch all the game around the world at that website. For a shot since the beginning of the second period, guys, Laval stepped out of the gates at the beginning of the second period. Very deep, very strong. Now Laval's coming out. Par le box, shoot the puck, a black shot will go to the recovery by Belleville. Where penalty of the game. First one for tripping. That will be the call from the back. From the back. Now 27 does not understand what's going on. For tripping. Le Félix se fait balayer en 4 contre Shawinigan, l'équipe de la région. Here we go. Congratulations for Sherbrooke and for the Shawinigan. Is there anybody in the Trois-Rivières qui could jump to Laval next year? The closest one, Mark, I believe. I'm not sure you're going to make it, by the way. But the closest one is honestly Alex Bocage. I think Bocage is the closest one. Now, you can talk about Novak, right? Now, hand pass for the Laval Rocket. Power play for the Laval right now. But Mark, welcome back. But in my opinion, Alex Bocage is really the closest one for that. By the way, the Lions start tonight the playoff and East Coast Hockey League. Au deuxième tour, oui. Royal 2, Lavin, here we go. Simon, I did not read your post, but you mentioned exactly what I was trying to talk. Concerning that player in American have been drafted by the Habs, the Canadiens. Great point about Dylan. Very great explanation. Now, dumping the puck by Belleville, intercept now by the Laval Rocket behind the net. Rebecca with the puck back now on the left side, all the way back to Barry Boulet. Great point then about that. Bring puck on the left side, black shot by the goaltender. The puck bouncing behind the net of the goaltender of Belleville. Pressure up by Laval. 3 players on the right there. Joshua Roy back on the power play with Barry Boulet. Pardon now on the wall. Set up now behind the net by Laval. Run the puck all the way back to Barry Boulet. Intercept the puck, bring puck in front of the net. The puck stuck on the left side. Ballon now. The puck still in the zone by Rebecca. Looking now for Farrell. Back to Farrell from Rebecca. Looking on the left side. Turn around. Intercept now by Rebecca. Get back to Farrell. Lose the puck right there. Back to Dauphin. Dauphin get back to Roy. Roy return puck to Barry Boulet. Now Barry Boulet walk at the blue line. Looking out for Rebecca. The second lane. Now turn around. Get back to Rebecca. Get back to Farrell. Roy get back to Rebecca. Now turn around. Put in the puck. Bubble at the blue line. Rebecca right there. Not a great play by Rebecca. Set up by Roy. Roy get back to Barry Boulet. Attacking now the blue line. Looking now. At the back door, set up now on the left side, be back to Barry Boulet, lose the puck, recovery by himself. Now looking left and right, 18 fires the puck and one timer, broken stick from, I believe it was Beck, on the puck on defensive side of the Laval, icing by the Belleville. That would be even strength 5 versus 5. 2 minutes complete for the first line, but he cannot capitalize on that power play. Now Engstrom bring the puck on the left side to Mayu. Mayu back in front of bench Laval, intercept by Engstrom. Confusing on the defensive side of Laval between Mayu and Ekstrom. Now return by neutral zone, and then give away by Mayu. And a recovery by Laval Rocket, ballon on the side, and bring the puck on 16 by Belleville in front of Davidson. Pressure by Mayu. Belleville attacking now in front of the bench, and now on the offensive side, ballon with Owen Beck, turn around. Protect the puck behind the net now is Engstrom. Engstrom bring the puck to opposite side. Mayu's going to recover there, but Belleville still the puck now. Shoot the puck, and Primo make a save, no rebound. That would be a call whistle that would give the 11th shot for the Laval Rocket, for the Belleville. First shot of this period for the Belleville. 2-0 for the Laval Rocket. Simon, 2-2 now. Nicolas, le seul que j'ai envoyé un peu même regarder les matchs de la QM. Et voilà, Nicolas, c'est la bonne place. Et voilà, Nicolas. Bien content de savoir ça. Lyon tie the game against the Royals. C'est bon. Thanks so much, Mark. I like when the people help each other. Canada lose the face-off. Shoot the puck by Belleville over the head of Primo. Recovery now by the defenseman Trudeau. And then finally recovery par Laval. Non, Laval gave back another bad play, guys, par Roy. Turnover right there par Roy. It's not going to helping him if you want to go back. Now, Belleville to the park. Now, Laval is struggling right there. Now, fire puck, black shot by Condoda. By recovery by Rose behind the net now. Pinching all the way back. And now, Belleville keep again in the zone. Backwards, shoot the puck again on the right side of the back door. Le puck bouncing on the right side. Still par le Laval Rocket. Get out zone par Roy. Set up now par Laval by Simoneau. Simon attacking off down the park behind the net. Trudeau is going to be the first one behind the goaltender. Pressure with Simoneau behind. Belleville win the ball and get out of zone on the breakout. The skinny the puck à double line. Turn around. Then finally return the point into zone. Intercept par Laval. Par Lock long stretch pass stop par Laval. Qui est back à double line. Down the puck. Mézard going to recover. Mézard change the direction. Return the puck on the left side. No chance for Kidney. The puck now, Mézard still the puck, bring point for net. Nobody there. Belleville recovery, get out of zone at the red line on the offensive side. Now, stick and lane all the way behind with a spoon. Change the direction. Return puck at the line. Now, Belleville looking DD. Now, looking back again. Bring puck, turn around again. Beat a talk, but recovery at the line. Now, Belleville fake a lot of move right there, but they don't do any shot under the net. Now, keep the puck in the zone, by the way, all the way back at the goal line. The Laval do a great defensive zone. They don't have a lot of space right there. They have a lot of great opportunities. Shoot the puck at blind, block shot by Laval again in front of net. Great play. Finally, the puck go outside the zone by the talk. Talk with the puck in neutral zone. Down the puck on the left side. No icing. Recovery by the D from Belleville. Bouncing behind Kidney. Kidney try to get the puck back, but Belleville is going to win the race. The puck. Return the puck down the net. A very bad play by Belleville. Struggling right now to put the puck outside the zone. Intercept by Rebecca. Give back now to Farrell by Barry Boulet. Back to Rebecca. Fire puck. Black shot in front of the net. A rebound. And another save. Farrell got sealed. Tried to get a puck between the legs of the goaltender. Intercept at the blind by Ekstrom. Kill the puck in the zone. Back to Barry Boulet. Now give back to Ekstrom. Ekstrom to Rebecca. The kid looking out. Rebecca back to Farrell behind the net. Looking Barry Boulet. Shoot the puck. Black shot in front of the net. Recovery by Farrell from Dauphin. The Barry Farrell to Dauphin by the net. Wrap up again in front of the net now. Dauphin looking option passing. Lose his edge. Recovery back by Barry Boulet. The first line guy is beating completely Belleville. Barry Boulet in front of the net. Shoot the puck. Black shot. The recovery by Dauphin. Dauphin gave back on the left side. Pressure by Montreal. Kill the puck in zone by Laval. Rebecca shoot the puck. Black shot. Barely. The puck bouncing behind the net for Farrell. Farrell gave back to Barry Boulet. Shoot the puck. Black shot. And front of the net. Finally, Belleville down the puck on the defensive side. Angstrom try to get a puck back behind the net. Battle on the goal line. We have now a battle behind the net. Farrell still the puck from Ekstrom. Give back to Rebecca. Rebecca, great play right there. Rebecca stick and link. Give back now to Beck. Beck use the board. A little bit too far for Jekai. Jekai battle behind the net now with Ross. Ross go back to the D. And Belleville set up the break. Intercept par Roy. Roy looking now. Roy fire puck. A block shot with a glove. A turnover by Belleville. A shot by Roy. And the goaltender Rob Joshua Roy can capitalize on that opportunity. Belleville is completely trouble right now since the beginning of the second period. And with that, I will create a TV timeout with 11 minutes to go remaining, guys, on this second period. Laval Rocket 2 and the Belleville Senators 0. Congratulations, Eric, for the game tomorrow. The Rocket Laval play tomorrow. I thought he was playing on the road, but Nico is using a laptop on your phone for the sit working from my phone. Usually, Roger is easier on the on the computer or laptop. Roger. Secondly, um, Chrome is the best one to use as a browser on that one. Roger, the other Roger Bouchard said, could Beck be traded as an asset? Everybody can be traded, first of all. Secondly, Mayu, Kapanen, Beck, Farrell, Mézard, Davidson, Luke Tuck, Trudeau. Primo are consider could be traded at some point. Now, of course, you can trade, Michael Edge, possible. I don't see that, But if you talk about Laval Rocket, this is the name about that. So Kapanen, Beck, Roy, Mayu, already player, Luke Talk could be traded at some point. And Mr. Ken McCarty is in the house. Dave Mendelson, you're welcome, Roger, by the way. Dave, welcome back also. This is the game first of the play. No, Dave, this is the final weekend for the Laval Rocket. Laval have to win one game to become the winner of the best team in the American Hockey League. Marc Perrault, back in the house, mon ami. Marc, happy Easter, coach. Happy Easter for everybody, guys. I'm not really in the mode of that because honestly, in Thailand, we don't have Easter. I did not know until yesterday it was Easter this weekend. But it is what it is. Thanks for all the love we got tonight. Thanks for joining us live. Don't forget, guys, the Montreal Canadiens late show party Friday night here at the channel. We'll do this after the game at 10 o'clock p.m. tonight. We're going to be here for a minimum 60 minutes. We're going to talk about Montreal Canadiens news. We're going to talk about different thing about the Montreal Canadiens, the playoff, the preview, player of the year. Then we're going to get maybe some prediction also. But honestly, who is going to be the big players for the Montreal Canadiens make it fun in the playoff? So we'll see. Don't forget the show. A bit later. Thanks for the likes. Talk mess up a lot. The game is too injury. Yes, look, I agree with you. Like I said, look, many people think he's going to be. I don't see him play an American Hockey League and the NHL one day. It's far to be like his brother. A late development. He played 4 years in NCAA. He was hurt in NCAA second year, and he tried to, he's going to be a good American hockey player, I believe. Now, Laval attacking now, almost a 2-1 and looking now left and right, coming now. Shoot the puck and score! Condola, the captain, gave another goal lead for Laval Rocket. What a shot to beat Mary Lennon. And that one, the Laval Rocket lead 3-0 against the Belleville Senators. Condola signed a new contract the 2 years a couple of weeks ago. And what a shot from Condola, guys. It was a 2-1. He kept the puck and wrapped shot top net over the right shoulder of the Millie Renin. There we go. Wow, great accuracy of Condola. And that one, guys, the Laval Rocket lead 3-0 over the Belleville. The Laval Rocket right now have 9 shots versus 2 for the Belleville during the second period. James is in the house. Simon 3-0, Condola. Eric Beck would be good third line center. Then we have James again. Welcome in the house. Condola, Doctor. Condola, nice shot. Constantin Rocket. Games again to join us. We're going to follow, guys, the Laval Rocket playoff all the time. Now we're going to give priorities, guys, on the NHL. But definitely expect we're going to give a couple of games for Laval Rocket at some point. Until when the Montreal will be in the playoff, we're not going nowhere. We're going to follow the Montreal Canadiens. Then Laval Rocket will be our second priorities for them. Good news, guys. The American Hockey League playoff finished after the NHL playoff. What, coach? Yes, because remember, the American Hockey League play only during the weekend. That's the reason it's a bit longer to NHL. The puck's now in neutral zone, Cameron Park by Belleville. All the way back to Primo. Primo intercept. Primo could become, at the end of the year, guys, the best goaltender in American Hockey League with a great 2.00 set up by Riley Kidney. Intercept, another bad play by Riley Kidney, guys. Not very good. Now, great play by Rebecca. Intercept the puck, but Belleville return the puck, find the puck in front. Shoot the puck. Primo make another save. Great play by Primo to keep the lead by 3 goals. Talk right now with Boucher. What a great boss by Tyler Boucher, guys. Never reached the Ottawa Senators. 10 overall pick, one that was picked by Pierre Dorion and his scout a couple of years ago. And we have a TV timeout. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. On the goal of Condora, Davidson and Simoneau got the second point of the game. Two assists for two apples for Davidson, one goal, one assist for Simoneau. So that line, good game so far for that line. Are the captain Condora with Davidson and Simoneau, and they take the lead now 3-0 against the Laval Rocket. Let's see what we got here. Mr. Ovidio with Maria. Welcome, both of you. Thanks for being with us, with us tonight. Happy Easter and Buena Pascua. Buena Pascua. Spanish or Brazil or Portuguese? Perry, Captain trade is that been talked about? We talk about some player Perry could be traded for the Montreal Canadiens as an asset. Back good on face-off. Eric, yeah. Great year for Quebec. Team coach in hockey, la victoire, les Lions, le Rocket et les Canadiens are in the playoff. That's great to hear that, Simon. And dans ta région, les Shawinigan Cataractes aussi. Mike prefer Kapanen as a center, third line with Beck as a winger eventually. Mark, honestly, I don't see them, both of them, together with the Montreal Canadiens. They will have to trade one of them. Too similar, in my opinion. And Montreal Canadiens will need more big size as a winger. Now, it's fun to have them, of course, right? But Jake Evan don't go nowhere. You're going to have Michael Edge is coming very soon. I don't see that. Will Primo get a new contract or is going to another team and get another shot in the NHL? Good question, Perry. My prediction, in my opinion, Primo is going to leave the building. Now, he's RFA. I understand that. Now, if Montreal gave him a $1.5 million contract, example, one way, could happen. For me, the evaluation of Tobesh will be really, really the biggest question behind that. The problem with Dobesh is because Fuller is there with Laval. Now, it's fun to have two goaltender, but I think Montreal would like to, to give more game to Fuller next season. And if they feel good about Dobesh, a puck hit on the back of the legs of Witherspoon. Now, my point behind that, if they feel good about Tobias to be a backup number 2, I think they'll be fine. But we'll see. Go back to Rebecca. Rebecca is blind. Return back to Farrell. Farrell control the puck, okay for option passing. Set up Barry Boulette. Turn around again. Play it again. Change the directions. Coming down. Back to Farrell. Farrell shoot a puck. A black shot. Recovery by Dauphin behind the net. Now, Dauphin walk on the board. Use the board. But puck bouncing in front of Rebecca is coming out. Rebecca recruit. What a great hit by Rebecca, guys. Penalty, guys, for interference for Rebecca. How about that? A little bit too close. Now Witherspoon back on the bench. Depends who is better and face off. That's a Jeff. Just called my body. Live and Rimouski. The hockey team is pretty good. Yes, it's very good. Make a line, Eneman, Kapanen, et Dimidab. It would be great line, Kapanen. So, question for Den about that. Do you feel Eneman and Kapanen are the material of the top six in NHL? Didn't? That's my question. Or Italian, Ovidio. I apologize for that. I don't know why I was thinking that way. If Connor Hughes still on the team, yes, and Rabinov is out for a minimum of 2 to 4 weeks. And Rabinov. Beck and Kapanen literally filled the same role on the team. Pretty much same thing. I agree with you about that. Don't forget Montreal Canadiens show. Back door right there. Power play guy for the Belleville Senators, by the way. Cheap call by the ref. There we go. Until over there. Oh, Contreras missed an empty net right there. Maybe hit the post. The Laval Rocket come back with a 2 versus 0, guys. Don't know what happened with Belleville on that one. Was read the post. Anyway, Belleville recovered now, bring point in front of net. Intercept by Primo after they hit the legs of Mayu. And that's what we call that. We have some kind of bushing. Was Jekai with crack shock. Now Boucher around Jekai. Condoda cannot believe it, guys. It was a great play between Jekai and Condoda. Believe it. Well, it's coming now. Gave back to Jekai. Jekai gave back to good save. Great save by Marie Lenin on that one. He hit the top of the pad. I'm sure Condoda would like to take that replay and bring the puck a little bit higher. And that's happening there. No, Nicolas. RDP. Go back now à double line by the at Belleville contre le puck now. Looking 5 versus 5 for 1 minute. Shoot the puck. A black shot with a blocker for Primo. The puck bouncing on the right side. Belleville recovery. He back to the wall. Pressure by Jekai. The puck go back behind the net by Trudeau now. Another pressure there. Big hit. Belleville send a puck to opposite side of the corner. Now return at the blue line. Rose walk with the puck. Davis. He back now on the left side. Recovery by Davis at the blue line. Fake it. Try to find a hole right there. But that Laval play very well on the PK. Some now by the Belleville. Get back to Davis. Fire puck. Black shot by Primo again. The same is very solid for Laval Rocket. Primo can see the puck constantly on the left side. Tobage will start the first game Monday. No. Tobage will be sit at home on the backup. One pass too many. Look, sorry, but we have to ask who starts game number 1 versus Washington. It will be Montembeau. Perry, yeah, nothing relate, guys, between Guy Carbonneau and Justin Carbonneau. No family between both of them. Carbonneau is going to be a top 15, I believe. It could be at the position 16, but I doubt about that. I think Carbonneau will be out before that. They have a team like constantly select French Canadian, Tampa Bay. Well, they're going to be there anyway. But a team like Pittsburgh, Lassana Kings, all the team likes to select French Canadian, but we'll see. Now we have a blue line. Black shot by Becker, the puck anyway. Have an icing by Belleville. Second pair went up. And Jekai continues to bark with that coin shock. That would be a TV timeout. Don't go nowhere. We start getting over Montebo. Mark, coach, do you rewards Beck call him up? No, Mark, all the players Laval Rocket still Laval Rocket. Now they won Laval Rocket win the championship at the end of the Calder Trophy. So we said to you, Mark, no, nobody will call up at least an injury. And I'm not sure Beck will be the first one to call up. Okay. Oh, Perry, I thought it was son of Guy. No, not at all, Perry. Coach, yes, Animan and Captain have what it takes to make a 6-foot second line. No. Then I apologize, but both of them are not at that level. Like, not close at all. Think about this, then your second line have to produce 60 points, and will never happen with Kapanen and Eneman. Never. They are Kapanen and Eneman a good players on the bottom six, but not at the top six. Demidov need to have better talent around them, better skill at them. Like New Hook, Kirby Doc is better at Kapanen and Eneman. Just give you an idea. Is me or did his lights go off? I don't know. Thanks so much, RJ. Are not Eneman Demidov both right winger? Not honestly, Mark. Well, they are both shooter left side, honestly. But both play on the right side also. Jeka with the puck. He bent for the net. What should the puck miss the net? What? And again, another opposite tonight. What a great pass by Florent Jeka, guys. Florent Jeka is going to be a monster with the Montreal. Expect Jeka, guys, to play with Laval with the Montreal in the next 2 years, like Luc Lafortune said. This kid is the most improvement player in the Montreal Canadiens prospect, in my opinion. So that by Jacka return puck on the Rebecca. Rebecca get the puck back, looking now. Pass the puck in neutral zone. Intercept by Belleville. Return puck back. Rebecca return the puck. Get the puck back. Turn around, retrieve. Great play by Rebecca. No option. He retrieve. Now it's going to be Angstrom behind the net. Belleville looking now. 3-0 Laval Rocket with 3:24. The Belleville lose the game tonight. They get eliminated. Laval win tonight. That will become the first team win the McDonald Trophy, I believe, for the name. I need to check that. Doc hit on the side, pressure behind the net with Mezal, Doc kidney. Now battle of the blind. Set up by Mayu. Mayu set up. Fire puck. Block shot by the defenseman. Sick. Recovered by Doc. Doc back to Mezal battle now with Doc. Recovered by Belleville. Go back DD in front of kidney. Set up the breakout now. It's coming out. Great shoot by Mezal. Great play by Mezal. The puck bouncing back to the D. Back again to Doc. Doc down the puck behind it. Pressure by Philippe Mazan on the right side. Belleville won the ball and get out of the zone in front of net and in front of bench on Montreal. Yeah, the Laval set up now on the offensive side by Belleville. Looking now, turn around, protect back again at the line. Go back DD. Set up now by Ross. Rose coming out the right side of Primo. Looking now to the side. Wrap up in front of net. Shoot the puck. And Primo making the save. Set up by Tuck. Tuck lap the puck outside the zone. All the way back on neutral zone. Intercept by Belleville. Return the puck at the red lines. Coming out on the offensive side. 2 versus 2. Okay, now on the side, great pass checking out the back door. Missed the puck barely. Back again on the left side. Mayu Balono bearing it now. Belleville recovery the puck, but we have the net is out of the pig, I believe. That will be the call. 17 shot by the Belleville Senators. Primo loss is Blade. Ken, nice to see Rocket doing well. 42 likes. Are not anyone enough about the market? Okay, thank you. Farrell, change your mind. Farrell have a good year, second half. What talent coach now in Montreal? Well, Patrick Laney. I would take Patrick Laney in front of Kapanen and, of course, of Eneman. Miss the net that we need to pay big this offseason to get the best center possible for Demidov. Come on, people, look on the likes, appreciate a lot. Maybe Laney. Will Roy get another chance to make the Habs mark? Yes. The only guys to play with Demidov now are Suzuki and Caulfield and Sakaski, but you don't split a good trio. So, coach, who can play with Demidov actually? New Hook and Laney. You don't destroy the line of Eneman, Evans, and Amia, and you don't change the line of Gallagher. So the only player you have right now is Pesera or Kapanen, right? But you cannot remove New Hook and Dimida with Laney. So that's the best you can get on that one. Laney never with Dimidov, but you have to. Yeah, you have a great sniper. Go behind the net. Set up now. Behind of the of the Belleville tunnel right there. We have a 1:45 to go. Yes, Jeff, I saw him after the game. When they went, they made the playoff. Uh, is better at that then. If you watch him play with Columbus and the Winnipeg Jets, guys, he have a great vision. He can stick angling. But right now, he does not have a great player around him since the beginning of the season. It's not Kubidak. It's not Eneman. It's not Kapanen. It's not Roy. It's not are going to carry on Laney. Should have parked there. Primo make a save. Le parc bounce back on the side. 1 minute to go remaining. Langstrom get the park back. By intercept by Dauphin. Now Laval attacking at 3 versus 2. Get back now to Barry Boulet. Barry Boulet looking now. Get back to Dauphin behind the net. The Dauphin now looking on the left side. A very bad play by the first line for Laval. They cannot capitalize on that one. 50 seconds to go remaining. Return park behind the net. Set up by the Ottawa Senator. Belleville Senator. The puck bouncing back now. Intercept par Belleville. In front of the goaltender. Return park in neutral zone. Recovery par Laval. But outside at the blue line. Have you ever seen New Hook can play with Demida, but he will never create something good? Sorry, Cole. I never said New Hook. You have to go with your personnel or what you have in front of him. Does it make sense? So that's what he got right now. That's what Montreal is looking for, a center. He did at the end of the game exactly. Mark Lenny is the worst player I've never seen in the years. Montreal Lenny is my team, is the crowd. He has 15 goal guys on the power play, Lenny. Like, you have to give him credit for what he accomplished. Now, here's his friend in Montreal. The fans like players like Gallagher. They like blue collar players. But you have to live with a player all talented on the offensive side. And that's happening sometimes. Now, 2 versus 1, Ray Barker's coming out, looking out. He back a really bad play by Ray Barker. And you cannot miss that, guys. It's a 2 versus 1 right there, guys. You cannot do this. Ray Barker should be no better on that play, guys. A 2 versus 1. Ray Barker tried to pass the puck, but not very good on that play. But the Laval Rocket lead by an extra goal with 3 right now after 40 minutes. Lucas Condotta scored his 5th goal of the season. Assisted by Jared Davidson, second assist of the night, 20 of the season. And then finally, another apple for Xavier Simoneau is 16 of the season. Simoneau had 1 goal, 1 assist. That's happening, guys, during the second period for the Laval Rocket. Meanwhile, Laval Rocket had 12 shots during the second period, 8 by the Belleville. Both teams had 1 power play, but did not capitalize on that one. So after 40 minutes at the Place Belle and Laval, the Belleville Senators 0 and the Laval Rocket 3. And that's all on that period for that one. Good evening, Mr. Alex from Albuquerque. Welcome back. I don't care about his score on the power play. The rest is a disaster. Last game, he have 6 turnover against him. Now then, if you look about who pick up the puck behind the net, yeah, I think you don't. Listen, guys. The best talent per shooter for the Montreal Canadiens is Laney. Worst defensive players on the defense side is Laney Dimidal. It is what it is. So you're not going to see Dimidal a lot of minutes on the playoff. I apologize to see you that. But if Montreal lead by one goal, Dimidal will be sit on the bench with Laney. It is what it is. If Montreal trailed by one goal, you're going to see more Dimidal. But he's a young player, never played in NHL. So it is what it is. Now, you have to recognize this then. Are you talking Dimidal next year, or are you talking about Dimidal and the playoff next week? You're not going to change the line, the first line, and the third line, the fourth line. They bring that team all the way to the playoff. So you have to live what we have. Do you want Pesada with Dimidal and New Hook? Or do you want Kapanen, another rookie with Dimidal? They played together 15 game, 17 game in NHL. With New Hook, disaster. It is what it is. So for the rest of the year, you have to stay that way and to see what's happening. But in my opinion, then I tell you that right now, Eneman and Kapanen are not top 6 in NHL. Are not. Like, not at all. Montreal is not a bad defensive player. I don't say Montreal. I said Lenny and Dimidal are not good enough to defend the defensive zone side of the game against Washington Capitals. Jeff, I like the best setup. All right, coach, you keep the same lineup. Caps will win a 4 game. It's okay then. If they win a 4 game, that's okay. But it's not Kapanen going to make you a better team at the end of the year. It's not about winning. It's about experience then. That's it. Who is going to make you win the series, guys? It's simple. It's Montembeault. If Montembeault cannot perform at his best, but Montreal have not many chance with Washington. It's not going to be Suzuki. It's not going to be Lane Hudson. It's not going to be Caden Coley. It's not going to be Cole Caulfield, Demidov, or Sakaski or Laney. The only one can make a big impact for the Montreal Canadiens is your goaltender. That's it. That's all proof. A hot goaltender make you win game in NHL. And watch every series. Usually, the best goaltender make you to win. We'll see. Mark, I not say he's a bad defenseman. My point behind that, he is not good on defensive side enough with Laney to make that team to play against the best player opponent team. So you're going to protect the middle a lot. On the road, Martin will be very careful to use on the ice who he need to be there. Does it make sense? So that's my point about that. We put out a Ken Dryden. Lenny took Rusty like a Sakisi without the puck. But yes, you're right. But you have nothing else. That's a good point. They has to play with talented players. Look, but we don't have those players yet. And then again, then you talk about two players, and I'm going to repeat again because I don't think you think Kapanen and Eneman are top 6. Eneman did not score for the last 28 games. Kapanen has 0 goal in NHL. And you want Demidov play with two players are not enough talented and skill-wise to play at the top 6 in NHL. What is your combination of that one then? What is the face-up of Kapanen and NHL? It's almost like you give players have 2 games in NHL. You have Kapanen have 16 games in NHL, and then you have Eneman play his first year in NHL. And you want to think, you believe this line is going to be your best second line for the Montreal Canadiens. Not going to happen. Whatever you dream about that, then it will never happen. Now, if you do that, you're going to lose in 4 games because a player like Ovechkin, Strom, Prodas, Wilson, McMichael, P.L. Dubois are going to take their experience of 2,000 games in NHL, all six together, to play against Demidov, Eneman, and Kapanen. It's never going to happen. I'm telling you right now. Like Doctor Monday Spring, I will say one more year cursing at Lenny. Yeah. Ken, agree, coach. Agree, Jeff, coach, speaker. The truth, Doctor Demidov would be our first line next year. My opinion. Let it will come organically, I believe. They will not remove Sakaski right away. A little bit what happened with Lane Hudson, and Mike Madison. It will come it will come the way with organically. So um, that's the good news. And of course, we all know, guys, Demidov is going to be there one day. It's a bit like, think about this, guys. Kucherov with Tampa Bay. But put him on the second line because we protect the first liner or the first winger there. It's not make sense, right? So it will happen with Demidov. We just need to be patient with that. All right, guys, listen to Coach. PS, welcome to Dallas. Monday will save our and a couple of game. Constantin. PS, I agree. I remember a trio, Tremblay, Lambert, Bryce-Bra, and the 1966 coach. Yeah, you're right about that, right? But remember then, we are not in 1976. We talk about that team. Then, Lafleur shot Lamar, right? Pierre Mondu, Savard, Robinson, Lapointe, Ken Dryden. We have no Ken Dryden. We have Montembeau. We don't have Robinson, Savard, Lapointe, and their team. And you cannot compare that year with what we got. We are still, guys. First of all, and we have to give credit. They make the playoff, but we are not. We are right now the worst team in the playoff NHL this year. The worst team. We have to give credit what they accomplished. It's blew my mind. But we are still a rebuilding team, and we're missing about 6, 7, 8 players to be a good team in NHL. This is the fact. You have to be realistic, guys. We play better what we're supposed to be, and it took many circumstances to put the Montreal Canadiens in the playoff. With all the respect of Martin Saint-Louis and the team and the hockey fans, Montreal Canadiens. We have to vibe and to enjoy, to have a good time with that team. But personally, that roster, it's not good. It's not good. It's not good. Madison, many of them play on the wrong chair. We don't have a second center, and we still made the playoff. We have Jake Evans, and Joel Armia. They scored 3 goals in the last 35 games. 2 of the 3 goals are an empty net. It took a Rangers have a bad year because normally the Rangers should be there. But we take advantage of different circumstances. Not many injuries in the Montreal Canadiens. You lose a top 6 Montreal Canadiens, you lose Suzuki, it's over. Not good enough. Not blame that. I'm not negative, but I'm really realistic on my own opinion when I see things. I'm a big fan of Montreal Canadiens. I'm going to enjoy, but we don't have a great team right now. if we beat the Capitals, guys, it's not because Montreal beat Capitals, it's because the Capitals, again, consistently struggling the last 6 weeks. And that's a good chance for the Montreal Canadiens. And Montreal Canadiens, after that, they can beat Carolina and New Jersey. You never know. But if you tell me tonight the Montreal is a really good team, playoff in NHL, I disagree with you. They are not. They're missing too many pieces of the puzzle. They play right now with two right defensemen, and one of them is completely slow. He's just only there to block the shot and play on the PK. At 5 versus 5, Savard is really limited. So right now, Montreal Canadiens play better what they're supposed to be. And congratulations for them. But we'll see. I can see Kapanen and Eman together eventually, but as a third line, Mark. I see more both of them, Mark, as a four line for me. We need more talented, skilled player at them. I don't see guys in the future, Eman and Kapanen score 20 goals in a shot. I don't see that. How they can be with Jake Evans at the bottom, completely agree with all of you. This is a tighter player can helping Jake Evans all three together. And Eman and Hunter, Evans excellent face-off at the end, and Kapanen is really responsible. That's what coach about Kapanen. Kapanen take face-off. Then. How many face-off he took in NHL so far? I will have to look. I'm doing it right now. Kapanen is not yet an NHL players to play at that level. Kapanen can be face-off. A doctor is in the house. Let the kid earn. It will all know that's good enough to be at your. Sakesi cannot keep up with the Suzuki a Caulfield look. This is the biggest. I think for me, this is a great experience to recognize who can step up during the playoff. Sakesi, guys, it could be the monster in the playoff. I'm not saying he will, but it could be that player, and we have to recognize that. Kapanen is good in defense. Demidov is very okay in defense, and Kapanen and Element is good in defense. Then, what about Jake Evans and Joel Armia? On that line, Joel Armia and Jake Evans is better defensively at Element, Kapanen, and Demidov? No? That would take Pesa spot. PS Wonder sign. No, Pesa will be out. Evan and Devarak will fight for the last spot. PS. Now Devarak will become UF3 next year, so he's going to leave the Montreal Canadiens. 7 youngest playoff team ever. Coach. Yeah, you're right. With Dimlov and the first line can double their production, Alex. Next season, yes. Keep the Pesada. Jeff Tremblay, 18 years old. Resborn, 19, 20 years old. Impact. You have Lamar, Lafleur, and then we have Caulfield, Sakesi now. Honestly, then, if you compare Lamar, Lafleur, is shot to Suzuki, Caulfield, and Sakesi, I apologize. Shot scored 61 goals in NHL. Caulfield, 37 is max right now. Suzuki 89 points. Lafleur 100 points every year. 6 winner of the Rocket Richard. It's Tremblay, okay? Tremblay is you cannot compare Eneman with Kapanen at the same level with Tremblay and NHL. It's black and white. So it's you cannot. It's not make sense to me. Talent wise, skill wise, yes. Now the only one you can talk at that level is Demidov. But you need better player around Demidov. Better. Now the Pesada guy is out. Then you talk about 1976, 72, 73, 74. We are the team you have right now. Montreal finished last in NHL in 1972, 73, 74. Like last, like worst team in the NHL with the same lineup we have this year. They cannot compete with any team in 1972. Steve, yes, Perek, solid defenseman. Perek will be great for the team. Moreover, PS Pesada, I'm not sure. I'm not sure Pesada will play in NHL next year. Could be the last season, Jeff, for Pacioretty. Again, guys, you try to put Demidov at the position. Why you want to change the line for the Montreal Canadiens? We just made the playoff that way. Why you want to change the line for the Montreal Canadiens? What's the purpose to change line? You're going to start the first game of the year at the playoffs. So you know what? No, Sakasi goes second line. Anderson, you're going to be on the 4 line. Why you want to do that? I don't get it. If you're losing 2-0 after 2 games, maybe. But why you want to start that game number 1, and change the line for the Montreal Canadiens? I don't get it. Give me a good explanation why you want the Montreal to change the line. From there, I would understand your point of view. I will respect your point of view. But right now, I don't know why you want to change the line for the Montreal Canadiens. Welcome back, Pete Martin, by the way. The third player going to start for Laval Rocket. Laval are 20 minutes, guys, to become the first team in NHL and the American Hockey League, the best team. 80s coach love to remind people the Habs are bad because they have 8 year rebuild prediction, and this brain is 8 been wrong about things. This is negative, a boring, no respect for the talent. All right, you want to talk about this? A2. Tell me about Colorado Avalanche. Tell me about Tampa Bay Lightning. Talk to me about Florida Panthers. Talk to me about Dallas Star. Talk to me about Winnipeg Jet. Talk to me about Vegas Golden Knight. Talk to me about Los Angeles Kings. Talk to me about Edmonton Oilers, A2, and compare them to the Montreal Canadiens now. Tell me how those teams are worse at the Montreal Canadiens. Explain me to me. Tell me who they are. They are the team make years after year the playoff. Right now, the Montreal Canadiens, who they are the worst team in the NHL playoff. If you believe that team is a good team, like the team I just mentioned to you, they are not. That's the reason they finished 8th on the spot in the Eastern Conference. That's the reality behind that. If you believe that team is a solid team in NHL, but I'm telling you right now, they maybe not be in the playoff for a long stretch in Montreal Canadiens. Is the team rebuilding, still rebuilding? Is the team start rebuilding? Now, the team you talk about 8 years, I disagree with you. Montreal Canadiens right now are a team rebuilt for the last 4 years in the NHL. 3 years and a half since Martin St. Louis and the Montreal Canadiens decide to rebuild. That was coming from Jeff Molson, Jeff Gordon, et Ken Hughes. Laval attacking up, I went back. Oh, ce gars, shoot the puck, save, a break, wrap up in front of the net, nobody there. Recovery by Mayu. Mayu control the puck now. We get back to Beck, shoot the puck, black shot, and the puck go out of the play after the shot of Jacky. And a great start of the period for the Laval. Barely beat an American team to qualify. About that, they keep coming back from behind. Gay, Anderson, 8. Rangers, Boston, Wing, and Buffalo all have a better team que the Habs at the start of the season. We got lucky. Too many team collapse. We can take care of himself, Kapanen. 12 year 3-2. Thanks, Mark. And I said Kapanen is around. Beck is ahead of Kapanen. I think Beck. And a shot, he scored a goal. Alex Barry-Boulet scored his 62 point in American Hockey League. And we are now a lead 4-0, guys. It's going to be a party in Laval tonight. And this time, is it Sean Farrell? Maybe Sean Farrell got the goal on that one. What a great sell-out tonight. Sean Farrell, what a great year. Second half. We have Mayu bring point behind the net. Silipai Barry-Boulet bring point for net. Farrell. What a shot over the right shoulder of the goaltender, guys. Farrell got his 17 goal, maybe? 20 goal. Farrell became the 7th player for the Laval Rocket with 20 goal for them. And now they take the lead 4-0 again. This guys, the Laval Rocket under the head coach Pascal Vincent become the best team in American Hockey League. What a year for the Laval Rocket. It's not over yet, guys. It's just the beginning of the great run for the team. Only one spot left. Constantin Ponzi. Pizza is in the house. Salut mes amis. Salut mon pizza. I said have faith on the team, but coach is right. Our guys have much to learn to be totally competitive. Even in Armia are now 4-line coach. Exactly, then. That's why. That's why. Dean. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Animan, Kapanen are the same player like them. Now, a bad play by Witherspoon. Still the part by Lindstrom. He's back again the board. Get out on by Rudy Kidney. No room. 12th spot is between Beck, Torak, Kapanen, and Pesada. I don't compare them. I have make an analogy with no actuality. I know we cannot compare them, right? Because you did his first coach. Here we go. You cannot compare area coach. You're right. Mr. Posse, the one Pepezat is appear right. Could I go back a letter and then show? Thanks, Mark. Just Pepezat. Steve McNair, the Flame game have 3 debut goal. Not sure when the last time that happening was. Interesting, Steve. Carlos, welcome back, Carlos. I like Eneman with Demidov next year, center. Pizza? No, Pizza. You cannot like Eneman with Demidov. Carlos, Canada gave them the game, Carlos. Coach, I believe, and a miracle. Canada was not a bad road trip. Great players missing, Carlos. I think they work hard, Carlos. It's not matter they're missing players. Every team does this at the end of the season, Carlos. Hey, Coach Sean, the only person that really does not deserve to be on that line is on this line is Patrick. Unfortunately, Sean, you don't have anybody else, so that's the reason I put him there. But it is what it is, right? You have to stuck with what you have. It's like, do you take Peseta? Should the puck hit the post by Belleville with 60 minutes to go remaining? Should back at the blind, looking now. Fire puck, block shot by Condora, miss the net anyway. After that, bring point in front of the net. Now Condora steal the puck, use the glass, put the puck outside the zone. Farrell 4-0, Simon, yes. Many experts are picking Washington and the sweep. I hope Montreal win 2 games, one at home and one on the road. I hope he faces Dr. Farrell, go Raps. Rebecca with an assist. They gave the assist to Barry Boulet. Pete Martin live is not listed in the bracket channel for me. No, Pete, I don't know why. I had difficulties to figure out that. Rimouski get the World Cup this year. I think so, Jeff. So Farrell scored a goal guy for the Laval Rocket. Is 20 of the year. Barry Boulet got an assist. No assist for Rebecca whatsoever. He did the play from the blue line. What a year for Farrell, guys. ABB got his 41 assists. That'll give him, guys, 63 points this year. 62 points for Barry Boulet. We have a penalty right now. Oh my God, yes, forgot Doc. So I think Element would be better on that line. Now here's the point, Sean. Let's see what put. Let's go put Element with New Hook with Dimidal. Right? Let's make that line together. Now let's move. I'm sorry, Enement, yeah, Enement, Dimidav, and New Hook. Put this together. Now on the four line, you remove Element. You have to put Patrick Laney. Are you confident? You and me. Tell me this. On the defensive of the game, when you have to cover the second line of the opening team, which line will cover that line? From the new change, Sean, you just make that change. Which the best line for the Montreal Canadiens could cover that line, the second line for the Washington Capitals. We know Suzuki can play again the top line or the second line. But if you remove Laney to Element there and Element up with Dimidov and Yuho, are you confident that line can cover that line? Do you feel Laney can cover the second line? Now, the only line can do that is maybe Dvorak, Anderson, Gallagher. But that line, in my opinion, has the best line to play against the bottom six opening night because they are physical. They forecheck very well. So I don't know. I think I will not do that. Dvorak, Pesada, and Armia. Patrick has been just giving away the puck on every shift, and NMN is puck protective. Yes, Sean. So my point: are you feel comfortable with Dimidov laning, with Dimidov, NMN, and Newhook to play again the best line for the opening team? Great PK by Jekai again. For me, guys, Jekai is don't bet against Jekai next season. Trade Laney. Captain won't make the team, PS. I don't know who he's going to be with the Rocket, but he's going to see. You're going to see, guys, a Jekai and the back of Kapanen and Owen Beck. Jekai have everything, guys, to play with the Montreal Canadiens. 6'4", 220. He can protect your player. He uses his physical, his forecheck, good face-off center, good defensive side. He's just missing experience, guys. When he's going to get that experience, you're going to make. He's going to be a good four-line center for the Montreal Canadiens. Like Nicolas Roy with Vegas Golden Knight. First line, Caulfield, Suzuki, Sakaski, NMN, Newhook, et Demidov. Anderson, Dvorak, Gallagher. Laney, Evans, Armia. If we don't score, we cannot win. And what line can play again right now? Demidov get any ice time because what line is giving away? That's normal, guy. Demidov played 2 games in NHL. Montreal last game, they lead 3-1. We don't need to score 4. We just need to give 2. Demidov would play only one that the Montreal are trailed behind all the time the game is tied. But slowly, properly, guys, you're going to Demidov play only 12 minutes, 11 minutes per game during the playoff. That's just normal. That's just normal. Then, yeah, Jekai is really impressive. Great point, Lip. Great point, Pizza. You guys, you're really good on your knowledge about hockey. That's good. Great point, Sean. Big shot, Roy. Eric, no, guys, we all exchange this. This is going to be the next show at 10 o'clock tonight, guys. So I don't want to sharing everything. We're not going to talk about anything on the next show. The next show starts tonight, guys, at 10 o'clock tonight. Um, approximately 10 o'clock. And we're going to talk about it's a late show, Montreal Canadiens. It's a party Friday night. We're going to talk about fun things. I like to extend like that for sure. I don't want to go deep. That will be one of the reasons we're going to talk about at the opening show at 10 o'clock. Eric, you want to join us? That'd be a great spot to do that. With Martin, look, pizza, I like both Capone and Beck, but with no room, it's hard to do something. PS. They have a lot of trade bait for the Montreal Canadiens. Thanks so much, Eric. I apologize to do that to you. But yeah, the most point with the Laval Rocket, guys, Chris Terry, 71, Anthony Richard, 67. Now, Barry Boulet and Dauphin, 62 and 56. You see, at 10 o'clock, Perry, you're right about that. You can go that direction. The Waraka and Amia, one of them will not resign, maybe both. PS. Here's what happening. PS. Same here at 10 o'clock. Thanks so much, Guy. My best answer, PS, I would tell you, it's all about the money. Both of them are UFA. What the Montreal can give to them, I'll be shocked. Montreal gave them a 3 years contract. I think they can offer them a 2 years contract. But we have a goal. Primo gave that goal. Not very good on that one, Primo. Did not cover the get. What a great play by Peterson, by the way. Scored the first goal of the Belleville Senators. Primo lost. Oh, I'm sure Primo would like to stop that one, guys. The puck go through his body to the post. Usually Primo make those saves. Oscar Peterson, 9 goals of the season. That's awesome, Eric, to be at the game. All right, Wi-Fi has a big shot. Right, I think he has a great release. Better what we think he is. Then for one, the shot of 22-27. Simoneau right there in the middle of everything. Mayu Jennings. Here's the maturity of Mayu, guys. This is what I like from that one over there. Mayu, right there, show to me maturity. Laval Rocket is going to be in the playoff. Belleville are going to be out of the playoff. They have nothing to win anymore. Belleville. A big hit against Davidson. Now a Simoneau with Bourgo. And Mayu show up, guys. Jennings invite him, and he refused to go. So for me, maturity for Mayu there. Very smart. But Belleville have a power play. No, 4 versus 4. You're right, look. Exactly then. Looks like we have mid minor for both teams. Burgo and Simono, both of them are roughing for 2 minutes. This is what Pete he has to improve consistency for him. We have to wait now. The game is stuck right there with 10 minutes to go remaining. It takes so much time, guys. This is losing time right now. Just put 4 players versus 4. That's it. SSI on the top line, Pascal are the ones who got the second line center with the Habs assistant line and ever for sure. Eric, you're right about that. Eric, I bet 8 minutes to go remaining. 4 versus 4 for 10 seconds. Go back now part Belleville at the blue line, looking now. Keep the puck at the blue line, return the puck on the side, pitching par Montreal, and then par Laval, the puck go outside the zone. Go back du D. Recovering now by Belleville, change direction. 5 versus 5 now, attacking now on the right side. Hold the puck on the left, by Pilon in front of Trudeau. Pinching behind the net by the Witherspoon on the right side of Primo. 8:27 to go remaining. Washington is the best team in the NHL, or 5 versus 5, I think. Pete, they are number 2, if I can recall it from yesterday. Pete, the Washington Capitals are 5 versus 5. 8 minutes to go remaining on this game between Laval and the Belleville. 4-1 for Laval. 23 shots for the Laval, for the Belleville, and 27 for the Rocket. I'm going to graze that one. Only one power play for Laval. This with 8 minutes, we have a face-off right there on the right side. PS, bold prediction here, Montreal will win a 6-7 versus Washington. Interesting. Don't forget the next 30 minutes, we're going to make TV timeout. We did add other Dubois again. Chicago got a penalty on that one. Number one and an American Canadian, what, 1 minute? 165. Face off now on the right side of Montembeau. Montembeau. Primo. Cross checking for Jacky. Power play number 3 for the Belleville. Coach, can you explain to me the RFA clause, please? But RFA, honestly, is the players cannot, like the UFA, what is limited to have some kind of leverage, right? He has to sign a contract and accept the offer of the team. If he don't, it's going to be on the arbitration in August. He's going to try to negotiate. Empty net right now by Belleville. Hit the post by Laval Rocket. The Belleville play at 6 versus 4 with 7 minutes remaining. So, Pete, again, if they don't accept the deal, they negotiate, but they have to go in arbitration. The player have right now, like I mentioned, is limited on his power of his negotiation. That's maybe I can call you the best for that one for there. At least you need to know something else. But that's just fun, like a UFA. But a UFA. Jean Côté, you subscriber de Hockey National Show. Thanks so much, Jean.
Thank you very much.
A UFA, you can offer your service to all the team in NHL. RFA, you can only negotiate with your team at the right of you. And then, if you don't have no agreement between the player and the team, but both of them go on arbitration, and then it's going to get that negotiation in front of the judge. And for them, after that, they're going to see that the team have to accept and the player the outcome from the judge. So this is the best thing I can explain to you, Pete. I don't know it's what you're looking for, but that's, in my opinion, the best thing about that. Jean, welcome on the board. Thanks for everybody. Don't forget, you have an injury at center. Can they call up someone for Laval? Yes, Mark. You can call anybody from Laval. PS, talk about the new players. I'm sorry, PS did not answer to your question. A little bit less of 7 minutes ago remaining. 35 seconds to go. 6 versus 4. Go back now on the right side of the Primo. Looking now at the top circle. Now at the goal line. In front of that, on the bumper. Miss the net. A fire puck. Banzai! A great banzai shot by Barry Boulet, I believe. And now the Laval Rocket take the lead 5-1. The Laval Rocket are going to be, guys, the best team in American Hockey League. Here we go. The Laval Rocket are not only in the playoff, are the best team in American Hockey League. What a great performance of the Laval Rocket this year in American Hockey League with another goal and empty net on that one for Alex Barry-Boulet. That goal that gave the Laval a record of the lead by the score of 5-1. Barry-Boulet has scored his second point of the game. Is 22nd of the season for Barry-Boulet on the empty net, shot and third for Barry-Boulet with 6 minutes to go remaining on this game. The future is bright. The after Rocket won the Calder Trophy. It's not a Calder Trophy. It's the Douglas, whatever it is. Now penalty for Belleville. And we have now Bonjour Vianney on that one. We have a penalty. Now Trudeau, Jekai with pushing right now, Trudeau. Mezar right there. Yeah, we have a lot of 13 forward Laval. Roger, wow, make a team constantly go Rocket. Let the critic for Primo work for the Rocket success and generator. The trophy, guys, called the McGregor Patrick Trophy. So he's a champion for regular season in American Hockey League. Again, is a McGregor Patrick Trophy. He was a former American Hockey League board member long time ago. So the winner, the Calder Cup, this is the winner of the playoff in American Hockey League. So I just want to give you the right answer. I know about McGregor, but I did not know the full name about that. So I just want to sharing this with you. For that, Fred with 20 goals, Roger, yes, let's credit Primo on that one. Tomorrow, Laval play Belleville tomorrow. And that's what we got so far. Thanks for all the like we got. So since the beginning of this game. And we have a TV timeout. Don't go nowhere. And don't forget, after the game, guys, at 10 o'clock tonight, we're going to talk about the Montreal Canadiens. Different things about the team and the news and the preview of the season, the preview of the playoff for the Laval, for the Montreal Canadiens. Yeah, exactly. PS. Félicitations, Pete Martin to the Rocket. You're right. With that, tonight, performance of Primo. Primo become one of the top candidates to be the best goalie in NHL and American Hockey League. That will bring him, I think, his record at 22-2 with less of 2 minutes on that one. Power play now for the Laval Rocket. The puck stuck at the blue line, get out of zone. Laval, Belleville attacking now. Try to get back. Great back. And they have a blue line, offside at the blue line. Icing. Offside by Belleville. Yeah, two players like the Fournier, Leon it's a Beau Cash, I believe, PS, and Sivini. Win the Blue Jays 3-1 tonight, I believe. RJ, you tried to tell us. The puck winning now by Laval. Laval will try to get the last 5 minutes, guys. Take their time to win the game tonight. Like I said, we're going to stay. We're not going to stay. We're going to close the game and then come back at 10 o'clock p.m., guys, for the party of the Montreal Canadiens tonight. Now, Rainbacker go around. Those time of the game, guys, like I coach hockey, and I know I'm going to go example like this game does not make sense for anybody, and I will say to you guys, I will tell to my players. Now is a game of mindset. You cannot do anything on the ice. Do not reply. Do not try to jump on the fight. Try to get suspended. Try to get out of the game. You have to play hockey only and pay the price. Someone try to smash with you, turn you back, come back. I don't want you guys to try to get suspended for the benefit of the team. Simon, olé. Yeah, Nicolas, ouais, aucun point dessus de mon ancien Phoenix. Yeah, he had two great opportunities tonight, Nicolas. He cannot take advantage. One, he was right there in front of the net on nobody. But he cannot. Mezar's coming on the back door. Lose the puck by Mayu. Now Belleville get out of zone. attacking now the red line from the bench of the Laval. And then, oh, a big hit again. They hit the board of the bench for Belleville. It was Genix. Boucher tried to run after someone. Cut in the face. Trudeau. Ah, he hit the board of the glass guys at the box at the bench. I don't know why they have no protector right there. Was a hit by Trudeau. The coach of Belleville request maybe an interference on that. Sending for those qui want to see. À one game tonight, ils ont un point. C'est sûr, they will make a récupérer trophée. Puis S. But she's worried about Patrick Lenné. Don't forget, guys, hey, coach streaming through the channel and see you are streaming. Yes, Butch. Check your notification. Now we're advantage, guys. Two men for a month for Laval Rocket, guys. I don't know why, but we have two men shoot the puck right now. Bubble with Riley Kidney. Okay, back to Angstrom. Angstrom looking now. Back again to Kidney. Kidney looking back on the back door. And funny that now. Save for the goaltender. Doc Mézard, Kidney, guys. Laval used the power play number 4 on that game. Thanks so much, Pete. Don't forget, guys, the show, the Montreal Canadiens late show tonight, 10 o'clock p.m. A special show before the beginning of the playoff. Because after tomorrow, all the way for the first round, we go all the way. We do all the game playoff. When Montreal is not play, we're going to do a lot of double header. I'm not going to be live myself, but I'm going to put the video of the game live. I'm going to extend that. So I just want to share it with you. Rebecca on the backside for Kidney. Tuck to the puck. Intercept by Rebecca. 5 versus 3. Rebecca looking out on the back door to Kidney. Bubble with the puck now. Go back outside the zone. All the back, a break, almost a breakaway. Primo play the puck now. Primo run the puck on the board. Stop by Rebecca. Rebecca skate the puck at blinds. Come at the red line. All the back on the offensive side. Control the puck now this side. Hold the puck now behind the net. Intercept by Belleville. The puck bouncing back behind. Finally, the Belleville is going to recover and down the puck outside the zone. 3:20 to go remaining. 1 minute power play for the Laval Rocket. 23 shot versus 30 for the Laval tonight. Both teams at 3 power play. That's a big loss if we don't have Patrick Lenné to start game number 1 against Washington. I didn't hear about that, Bush, for Patrick Lenné. Look, is Vincent Sevigny son of Pierre Sevigny coach? I don't think so. Go behind the net now. Intercept par Lindstrom. Lindstrom behind the net. Yes, you're right. Look, I was wrong. Father Pierre Sevigny, his brother Mathieu Sevigny, his uncle Louis-Philippe Sevigny, his brother Mathieu Sevigny. play in France. And maybe retire now. He retires in 2020 for Sevigny. Sorry about that. Look, Laval should have pas Mayu missed the net, the puck go out of the play with 128 to go remaining. So look, I was wrong. But in 2001, yeah. How does someone score 44 goals and talk about Ovechkin? Puis Michigan, tried by Mayu. Interesting. The Sharks are willing to trade their first round pick. I don't have any information, guys, about Laney injury. I look about all the different news around Montreal. I didn't get it. Oui, mon Luc, ça fly vite pas mal, mon homme. On est à l'âge des problèmes. 1 minute to go. Cameron Bunram, the right defenseman for the Habs are not EV. The left wing Blair or the Washington are big, and the spot are the spot OV. Don't forget the Montreal Canadiens late show at 10 o'clock tonight. I'm going to shut down this live stream, guys, very quickly after the game, and then come back with us at 10 o'clock. We're going to talk about different news around the Montreal Canadiens and the preview Washington, the impact of different players. The playoffs start next tomorrow, and we're going to talk about this during the next hour, 60 minutes after that. That's what we got, guys. The Laval Rocket are the winner of the McCurry Kilpatrick Trophy for the best team. And that's what we got right there. Everybody looking for Luke Talk at the end of this game. And Pascal Vincent, guys, Laperrière and Raymond, maybe not Raymond, and the Italian guys anyway. The goalie coach. And the Laval Rocket are the winner, guys, of the champion de la saison régulière, the champion of the regular season in American Hockey League, the winner of the McGregor Kilpatrick Trophy. You're right about this. PS, the scorer for the Laval Rocket tonight, we have Florent Jacquet, 22nd of the year. Xavier Simoneau is 5th of the year. Lucas Condola is 5th of the year also. Sean Farrell is 20 of the season. And Alex Bariboulet, an empty net, is 22nd of the year. Bariboulet have 2 points tonight. Ray Barker finally got an assist, by the way, on the goal of Sean Farrell. But Bariboulet had 2 points. Sean Farrell, 1 point. Davidson, 2 points. And we have Simoneau with 2 points. Condola, also 2 points, are the best scorer for the Laval Rocket. And they won again the McGregor Kilpatrick Trophy. Good point. For sure, they should put a player to do that. Everything on that. Guys, it was a great game for the Laval Rocket. We follow all the Laval Rocket weekend. I think we have a beauty with Florent Jacquet, guys. Marco, I just talked about this. Don't forget the late show on the Montreal Canadiens Party Friday night at 10 p.m. I can't wait to see all of you. Thanks for being a part of the show tonight. Don't forget to return, of course, at 10 o'clock p.m. talking about the Montreal Canadiens, a preview of the playoff, and what my expectation for Laval Rocket, for the Montreal Canadiens against the Washington Capitals, the impact players, who can make its friends, who are the most important player for again the Washington Capitals, and again the Washington Capitals, what the strategy Montreal should do, and of course we're going to talk about David Savard, we're going to talk about Ivan Demidov, and we'll talk about the prospect for the Montreal Canadiens and the champion of the Laval Rocket. All this and the next 15 minutes, and for the late show of the Montreal Canadiens Friday night party, it will be a minimum of 60 to 90 minutes. I can't wait to see all of you. Don't forget, if you leave the building, click on the likes. I can't wait to see you in the next couple of minutes. Thanks so much, RJ Calabro, for your news update tonight. Lucas Condotta celebrate tonight for the Laval Rocket, and maybe it's the first star behind Primo. But again, what a great performance of Laval Rocket tonight. Again, that team. I'll go back onto the site, and that will be done. Here we go. The reason we get who we are.
You are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you.
That's all. Thanks for being part of the show tonight. I can wait to see you tomorrow at the next 15 minutes. Don't forget the late show. That will be the last show about the Montreal Canadiens, guys, until Monday night, because we want to do all the follow-up, all the NHL playoff. Tomorrow night we start at 6 o'clock. We do a double header Saturday, double header Friday, Sunday, and we do the Washington Capitals on Monday night again, the Montreal Canadiens. So this is what is coming for the Montreal the Ad Nation live show, and I can wait to see you on the next 15 minutes. Be well, be health. Find a way not only dominate your day, but find a way to dominate the first half of what? 2025. If you not come back here after the next show, I wish you an amazing, great night. Happy Easter for all of you, and I can wait to you until the next time of the Hockey Nation, the Ad Nation. Hockey Nation, I show the Ad Nation want to tell you one more thing. We love you, friends. Good night, everybody. See you in the next 10 minutes now. I can wait to see you there. Bonsoir à tous. Devin is in the house tonight. L'Estranger is going more gold. Look, you're welcome then. I can wait to see you the next 10 minutes. Constantin, Larry Lavalley, thank you so much. Boombrand, PS was great to see you. And I guess Marco, Devin, you're welcome to join us live at 10 o'clock p.m. talking about the Montreal Canadiens. And I can't wait to see all of you to join us talking about the team. Thanks so much, everybody. See you next. Here we go. Booyah!